All right, today is the 24th of April. Um, so crazy day today, and um, let's just suffice it to say that I lost money, but it wasn't my fault because I actually followed the rules. But some crazy stuff happened today, so I'm just trying to open up my notes so I can walk you through on what happened. So first 3-minute candle for today, the resistance was 506.83. Support was 505.93. All right, so we're just percolating along, and this candle right here at 9:36 was my entry to go in on calls, and that is what I did. So we were looking pretty good here. I think we were up like maybe 4.5, 5%, and was anticipating breaking above this line right here, which would have been the first fib level. To get us at 6%, would have been in and out of a trade in a few minutes. But that did not happen. As you'll notice, past few days I've got my time and sales up on the actual prints of how many shares of SPY sell at what time and how many actual sales that actually happen. So just a second ago, 17:30, which is 5:30:18, somebody just sold 400 shares at 501.90. This is aftermarket stuff. It's not moving very fast. While the market is actually moving, this stuff will be ticking all the way down like crazy. So I've got my time and sales to let me know what those prints are. Anything over 300 shares on SPY. Having said that, this morning, probably, I don't know, maybe around, I don't know, I think it was around possibly at about 9:50, a sell order printed that had the amount of 253,444 shares of SPY sold at $505.65. There was another gentleman on with me in the trading room as we were looking today, and I noticed that and I pointed it out, and I was like, wow, that was a big number. I anticipate SPY going down. Did the quick math on that. That was $127,989,220, a market cap value that went in on that one sale on SPY. So we're still percolating along. My trade was in trouble. We came down, and actually my stop level was here at 506.10, which would have stopped me out. Well, it just so happened I was lucky enough to not get stopped out here. It didn't trigger for some reason. 10 minutes later, another sell for 253,444 shares came in again, and I'm thinking, oh boy, I'm in trouble. And that's when I triggered and it got me out here. So I got stopped out of my call position that I had. Now, this bring into my memory someone watching some of the videos from Mark Douglas where he was saying that it only takes one trader in the world that can come in and offset whatever you got going on, move the market, and get you out of your trade. Now, the only people or thing in my mind that can trade that big has got to be some heavy institutional trading. So I followed the rules today. It didn't get me out. No technical analysis or chart patterns or anything could have predicted those two big ticket item sales to help me make money off of my technical analysis. On top of that, another 188,000 shares came in again and basically just told me that, hey, calls is not the way to go in the short time period right now. So with that said, I'm beginning to understand the mentality a little more of not being attached to these trades and trading on a series of trades instead of a trade by trade basis, because you can't, there was no way I could have predicted that that was going to happen today. So, basically with that said, I lost, that was three contracts. Actually, let me see if I can pull this over. Give me one moment. So there we have it. This is the trade, ticket from what I did today. So on those three calls that I got, I bought them for 492 and got stopped out at 441. So I think I lost like 153 bucks on that trade. But then seeing all of that crazy sell action going on, I went in on puts at 10. I'm sorry, at 1035. And I bought a little bit out of the money because I wasn't quite sure. I didn't want to put that much money back at risk. So I got three contracts at $3. I think that was like 369, $900 risk, and I made 6% in a matter of 4 minutes, which helped offset my loss for today. I had a total net loss of like 99 bucks today, which I'm okay. I can live with that. And then I did ended up selling that long call I had for 550 call that was just killing me. I think I lost like 20 or 30 bucks on that trade. So I'm basically flat in my account. I am experiencing trading 0 day expiration on the XPX. I've got two sample size trades in already. I'm not comfortable enough talking to you about that just yet. Let me get a couple more sample size trades in, and then I'll introduce you to that to see how it's basically working out. But so far on the two trades that I've done on it, it's been pretty good, and I think the return on risk might be a little better than this day trading spot stuff. So anyway, I'll talk to you more about that later, but that's pretty much the trade for today. I didn't do anything wrong today, even though it was basically a loser, but it is what it is. If I can just figure out some kind of gumption way to stay in trades longer, I could have made probably enough money to offset the gains or offset the loss I had on those calls this morning, have I learned how to stay in trades a little bit longer. So still working on that. Maybe one of these days I'll bite the bullet and just try and stay in a trade until this 9 minute exponential moving average moves up, and then I'll get out of the trade here. So basically that would have allowed me to stay in the trade for about an hour if I would have got in at like, let's see, I got in on those puts at 10:35, which would have been here, and we crossed the line at 11:30. So I would have been in that trade for about an hour. It'll be curious or interesting to see how much money that would have played out for staying in that long. So anyway, that's the recording for today. Got the wife home. She's got a couple appointments tomorrow, but I think I should be okay to trade in the morning. So I'll let you know if something changes. Thanks. Have a good night.